Hey everybody, I'm getting ready to do this same project to a 4x4 that's sitting on the side right there. Alright, I just want to show you I've tried to duplicate these guys that cost too much money and they actually rust too. Whereas these things are in the building area for doing framing and all that. That's what they are right there. And you can see just how well it's holding up on pressure from the firewood. So it's working really good. So now we're going to go over and do it on a 4x4. Alright, the first thing I did is I turned it on the side and took off one end because first of all down here is not to the bottom all the way. So I want to take that off, and it has nails in it. I want to put screws in. And also I was trying to figure out just how to get this to work. To be on there, to get more than just one screw through there on there. So we're going to have to do some bending. So I'm going to play around with this. It's better if you have like an angle iron to bend on, to hammer with a mallet or something. This is what you're going to need to do the job. You're going to need at least 2 of these for one end. Okay, I got a bag full over here. You're going to need a hammer and a punch because we got to punch the hole and then drill the hole. I think this is a 5/32 for that kind of hole. Just measure it with with your drill bits. This is a 1/4 inch drive. Okay, it's like a drive for these guys. These take number 9 by 1.5 inch. So you need to buy the box separate. That'll work with these. I have some deck screws, different sizes that I use for other parts. I have that in another video of what I did with the 2x2s. And of course you're going to need your drill. Alright, and the hammer. So let me go ahead and get working on this, and I've already kind of developed it in my head. I got to put it to application now and see what happens. Alright, now here's the idea. I want to put this on this. I want to be taking this piece of wood off. Like I said, I want to put screws in that. So I'm going to bend this. I'm going to push this down to where this does not go below that. In fact, I don't want it to be anywhere around the end. I want to be about right there, about 1 inch up. Alright, I'm going to bend this out to be flat onto this. I'm going to bend this in to be on this, so it's not in our way. We'll have a screw here and a screw in this one to hold that down. So it'll be well fastened onto this, and onto this we'll almost have 100% coverage, which will be really nice. Okay, vice grips and a good wrench, adjustable wrench works pretty handy also. So lock the wrenches into place and bend them out. They do bend pretty easy. Okay, yeah, I had Cheerios this morning, not Wheaties. Alright, so when you screw this down, that'll clamp in real good. The idea is this has to be bent to be over the thing, so hopefully that's going to work. Let's go do a trial run on it and see if it works. Alright, I deinstalled the wood, got all the nails out. This is about where I want to have it. I have the screws right here, and I have the bit on my drill that I want, and I'm going to put in this on the bottom first. Still about 1 inch or so off the bottom. Okay, while you're tightening it, go ahead and hold it into place and have it go all the way down. Alright, do not overdo those because depending on how old your wood is, you don't want the screws spinning on the inside of your wood. Alright, go ahead and put this guy in. Alright, now that's in place. So now we can turn it on the side and we can actually start maneuvering this down. We can move this without doing anything. So I need to push this down and make that level. We can put all 3 of those screws in. Well, I'm trying to get this done before the battery dies on this. Okay, what I did is I didn't do any bending on this. Straight on there just like that. Okay, this has to be opposite of this. So I'm not doing anything with this yet. I need to fold this one over though, over this way. So what I'm doing is I'm going to hit this guy, work my hammer back and forth Alright, actually you may want to go ahead and just put your 2 screws in. Get the 2 screws put in there, bend it all the way down. Alright, I have a carbon copy of this one, minus the bend. Okay, on this side, to this side, this side to this side, all looking the same. So you just want them facing different because you want it being lined up on this side to where it actually fits good. What I had to do is drill a hole right there. So this hole right here was not hitting the wood when I had it in there. So this one hits and this one hits. So do not drill that hole there. On this other one, I'm going to have to drill it right in the middle and in a little bit. Alright, that's it installed, but it's still not very stable. You can see right here, and that's where the deck screws are going to come in. It's going to come from the bottom and from this side that way. And it's going to help keep it into place. For right now, if you only have one screw on the bottom pivoting, you can move it aside and you get all those screws right there in the deck screws. This is what it looks like with the deck screws screwed into this. And this does not have the deck screws yet, and it's actually kicked out on the bottom and leaning out that way. So when the deck screws go in, it's going to hold it that way in. And then this is actually very sturdy. This is not sturdy yet. And when I'm done, the bottom's going to have 2 deck screws going up into this board to give more stability. Now, because that's on a 4x4, okay, you need to level it out with a 2x4 on the side, and it'll make it completely flat so you can get it absolutely level, and it works out pretty good. So now, since it's up against a piece of wood and I can get some leverage, I'm going to put the screws in on the bottom going up. This is how you want to have it set up. Have it up against something, so when you're pushing this way with the drill and the screwdriver, get deck screws in, you have some good pressure to go up against. Otherwise you're going to strip them out and it's going to be a problem. It's even a good idea to drill pilot holes, because part of that deck screw has no threads in it anyway. We're going to put 2 into the 2x4 and 2 more going into the 4x4 through that bottom 2x4. Well, that's a done deal. Screws underneath everything, and check this out. So sturdy, it picks up the whole thing. That's how strong it is. Hope you liked the video and it helps you out.